Now that you know that you need to expand your sales channels of how you can sell more, I want to talk to you about some of the areas where you can actually expand to. So if we go to my collections, what you will find is that by this point, I have actually loaded up all 7 of the NFTs that I had available for the My Crypto Turtle. So the entire collection is available for sale. I also have my collections over for the one blockchain at a time, and I will continue expanding on those. I would like to let you know that my goal of why I focus so much on OpenSea is that once you pay that initial fee over at OpenSea, you can keep expanding and putting more and more content in it. However, if you actually want to go above and beyond OpenSea, when you go to the create portion, what you will find is that you have the opportunity to go to other NFT creation tools. I spoke to you about Rarible. I spoke to you about Mintable. Now, what I will tell you is that Rarible, as you can see, it uses the ERC 1155 standard I told you about Ethereum. And in Cargo, you're using the ERC 721, same as at Mintbase. But the key point I want to point out to you is that once you're able to actually set up your NFTs to actually sell on OpenSea, you actually have the opportunity to reach a larger audience than in any of those other platforms. Let me talk to you what I'm talking about. So if you actually look at the traffic, according to Alexa, of how many people actually come to OpenSea, what you will find is that OpenSea is actually the number 1,945 in traffic worldwide. The nearest closest one is Rarible. Rarible's number 3,119. So what you get to see is that 1,945, and then you drop all the way down to 3,119. If you go further, you go into Mintable. Mintable drops to 9,689. But the reason I want to let you know about this is that if you actually look at what's actually available for sale at OpenSea, you'll find that at OpenSea, you can actually find the Rarible items. So why would you go to Rarible and actually mint your items on Rarible if you actually can just get them directly and just sell them on OpenSea? Also, I don't want you to spread your funds in having to mint NFTs across multiple platforms if at the end of the day, if you set them up on OpenSea, you reach the largest audience. And especially when you're going in the beginning, what I want you to do is focus on getting your product in place, keep trying to see which products actually stick, which ones are better, before you actually spread out and start going to other places to actually get your products out there. So don't go too wide. Focus in this one specific platform and get your products out there. Roll out collections, roll out different formats, try different things to see what will actually work for you. For example, you see here there's an example of physical cards sold as NFTs. So this is a person that actually has access to physical sports cars, which are actually now being converted into NFTs, and that's what they're selling. That's a good idea. How about Lil Jon? Lil Jon actually has a very strong following, so he's creating assets that he's actually able to sell as NFTs. If you look through what Lil Jon is doing right now, you'll find that he's trying different formats. He's trying different ad libs, different catchphrases. He's just trying different things to see what actually will sell. At the moment of this recording, he hasn't sold anything, but he's trying 37 different items. What I want to tell you is that this is what you can do if you have a following. You get to take advantage of the fact that you have a following that actually likes you, and you create something that you can offer to them. So in my case, what I am offering is the one blockchain at a time. My audience is primarily focused on blockchain, Bitcoin, and crypto. So if I can offer NFTs that are focusing on those topics, hopefully they will be of value to my audience. Focus on yourself. What kind of audience do you have? Are you a musician? Do you have people that go to your shows? Well, then maybe you want to try an approach similar to Lil Jon. If you're an athlete, then perhaps maybe you want to actually focus on some of the sports items. The key point is this. The whole goal is each one of us has unique talents and has unique gifts. You should take whatever you have that you can add value with and convert it into an NFT and offer it outside. And what I highly encourage you to do is go to OpenSea and get started. Put your first NFT out and then try a second NFT and just keep cranking them out, because you don't have to pay extra for the additional NFTs that you do. You can roll out new collections, you can roll out new NFTs, and that is what you want to do. One key final point that I want to tell you on the topic of creating NFTs. Always be mindful of copyright. Don't get anybody else's content, because you can really get into a lot of legal trouble by selling copyrighted materials. Never use anything that somebody else has a trademark for. Be creative and create your own NFTs. In the case of Lil Jon has his own unique yeah type of voice. Well, he's using that, he's minting that, and that's what he's offering as NFTs. So everybody has their own unique angles. And what I want you to do is focus on making your own vision for your own NFTs. Take advantage of the OpenSea platform, and once you create your first NFT, you can just create more and more, and you won't have to pay additionally for each one.